Hello, 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 hello. Sorry for a little late. I got lost the track of time. Let's post it in the chat. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's wait for some people to join. If nobody joined, we'll have just fun. I will do the normal stream because I wanted to show you guys something. And if nobody joins, how we will just let it go. Okay, let me close in some stuff, and then I will start with the stream. If we have people, then I have something to show. Really interesting, which I did over the weekend. It was really fun. So yeah, if we have enough people, then we will go through. Let me just clean up. So we will. Too many things. Too many things open. Okay. Hello, Hosine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. So I just posted in the channel. I will just post it in the bootcamp again. So we have okay. Good, good. Okay, but I'll start with the watch video. Okay, awesome, awesome. Glad you are watching that. Like I recently posted, trying to keep up with the track of the videos. Uh, Closing still. If there is anything which is interrupting, we'll just close. Just give me. Okay, so I will share. Let's see if more people join in. That will be wonderful. And otherwise, we'll just start with our continuation of the project. Listen, if you have any other question, you can ask also. Okay. Church. Okay. So anybody who is watching, say hello in the chat so I know who all are watching. As always, help me define. Let me all load up all the things. So we're starting a bit late because I lost the track of time. I was gathering some stuff for you guys to show something, and I lost the track of time, so I could not properly, start on time. But it's okay. We are good, good, good. Everything's good. Okay, so let's see. Okay, where is the screen? Yeah, so you can, Hosina, you can post if you have a thread in the bootcamp, you can post it there, and then I will have a look at it in the bootcamp session. Okay, so let's go for now. So 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 here's our scene from the last time. Didn't do anything after since the last. I just thought I will just keep. Maybe I can just update these materials and everything. I can showcase and then we can continue. But for now, we're gonna continue with this wonderful stuff. Okay. And I was going to showcase the pipeline, that how we can do this certain part. Like imagine we take all this thing and we want to do it using tile build texture, and how we can do that. My plan was to do that as well. Okay. So it's so good, and we don't have this side. So possibly I'm gonna make the other side and gonna fix these other small issues we have with this, and we're gonna add more details, like maybe converting this to flat and just moving this window here. Similarly here, like we have, and we maybe add window here, and then maybe make the part larger. For the styles, we can keep them like this for now. All the other things are good. The other thing we can add like scales, maybe, yeah, like last time. The bottom is good, but the top part we can make scales. Similarly, we have added here. We can add there as well. This one is missing. Okay, cool. Okay, and let's bring in here. Oh, yeah, this one is missing actually. Yeah, it's okay. Why this one don't have the mirror? Select link modifiers. Yep. Now we have the other side also. It look ugly, but like it can do our work quickly. What we can do, we can boolean these things also. Like if we have, we can simply boolean the stuff. Like we don't want to keep higher than this, and then we can make another mesh procedurally. So overall is good. I'm happy how it is coming. So now if we want to switch material we have here, then we can do it on the side. But for now, I will. We have here individual. Perfect. Oh, this is also mirrored. Like that, we can do anything, no? Okay, that will be cool because, and yeah, like that. Because anyway, this is mirrored. Oh, that's weird. It's okay. Like all these have these geometry nodes. So what we can do, because it's using this as center on the other side, so like that will make our life easier if we use on all these. Let's see. Let's select all, and then this one is not needed. Now we select this and we say link, copy modifiers, and we got this. Now for all these, we can definitely add the same modifier, but we can remove the rest of the stuff. So I'm gonna delete these ones. As I've already decided, we're gonna do a mirror. Okay, cool. So basically with this same methodology, so if I add anything we can have here, all have bevel, so till here, okay, and then we select one of it which we can use as main. So I can search for mirror, and then I can say okay, object, same object, and might cause slight trouble, which I'm guessing. Okay, and we can say link, copy modifiers. Okay, so we got on the other side, and let me do it on all of these as well. But this base is already gone. We need to make a roof base like this. Selected this one. I think this is all. We can do it here also, but this is will be a little bit tricky. We could have other modifiers on the side. So we got a mirror of our church on the other side. And if you want to break the, imagine we want to break the mirror of the thing, we can do it simply by, imagine you take this door mesh. Imagine we wish to not make it look like the other side. We can simply use, let me use the median. Okay, so now we have basically kind of a door. I think I shift it, so I will do alt D, or maybe coming here, wherever we want basically. Maybe we want to place it here, or we say coming to the opposite side. Okay, so it's kind of become the side door to get out, or we can put it again like here. Okay, so it became the side door to come out, and I will select. This gonna cause problem because, so we have it here, and because the object in this was different, so what we can select this object. And why it is origin is here, it should be weird. Is this, yeah, it's correct. Why this is not taking the mirror? Oh, now it is. Okay, right. So we have basically a side door. So we kind of slightly split the harmony, or the repetition. And there's another slightly thing. It's not aligning with this, which is not a issue, but can be a issue later on. It's okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make the back, which is round, and then we just, let's try this one. So if I simply put mirror, see, it takes time in there. That's why, because mirror gonna come here. Yeah, see, because the center is here. Let's just keep it here, and for this, rest of the part we can keep. These we can, copy paste or apply. Select the door. Let's see. Definitely gonna take time. Okay, so why? Definitely heavy. Okay. So now we have the wall on the other side. So the same thing we can do here. We can select all these wall pieces, and then we can select this one. Maybe this one also. We say link copy modifiers, because all the rest of the modifiers are the same. Only the mirror will be applied. It will be really heavy on your system, so like just be careful with that. And nothing happened. I know why. Because we accidentally did something wrong. Undo it. We should have selected this one last. Select this one because this one have mirror. So link copy modifiers. Okay, so let's see if someone have any chat. Osines, I have post my props started in the Bootcampers channel. I hope so. In the Bootcampers, you create your own post with your name. That's wonderful if you have right ones. Oh, the cassette recorder. Nice, nice. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, let's get back. So now we have basically all these things here, and definitely we need to have, I will select these two because we need to cover this, and we can select this one also. We say all D. Gonna take some time. Definitely gonna be slow because One thing, let me turn off this mirror because yeah, it's causing trouble. It's super slow because yeah, we have bunch of procedural stuff going on all time. Should not be that slow. I wonder why it is so slow. Super slow. I don't know why. Should not be. This one, it's not even applied. Why it taking so long? That's weird. Because all these are already calculated. Okay. Do you think to add so vegetation detail on the building like moss and other stuff? We can. Surely is a possible solution to add moss on top, and I think more better to do it's in the shader. It will be more easier. Oops. Ah, okay. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. I think maybe we should bake it already and keep it there. Okay. So yeah, so this is in here, but basically I wanted to showcase the pipeline to create large form assets with tileable textures. That's what I wanted to showcase today. Yeah, so this is good. Mhm. This is definitely way bigger than for normal pipeline. I believe the tileable and vertex blend is much better option for this. Hmm. Wanted to add the scales here also. Just planning if it's possible to just do it on the. When you alt press and click, you can do multiple, like, at same time. Okay, cool. Yep. Nice. Really huge. Okay, let's see how many are watching. Hmm, only one word. Okay, so maybe we'll wrap up more quicker than we thought, because there are not enough people watching. So I will do my own thing. Okay, so let's make the turning thing. So do we have a blank one? So I'll take this one, which is here. So bring it here. Let's keep it in here. So let's delete this one. This one also. Now the idea for this was, if I linked, yes. Yeah, I wanted to see. So we can see. Okay, so I'm keeping it here so we can align it with this one. Good. Now let's try some fun stuff. Turn off the mirror and these two. We can keep the bevel, it's okay. And we search for array. And why it is going down? That's scale is not there. Yeah. So we got two, and here is fun stuff. Basically, you can offset the UVs also. You can merge the vertices as well here simply, which is really nice. Like if you have these vertex here, those can be joined. The only thing I feel is we can add I'm gonna add a bunch of it, so we can simply use them later on to vertex blend also. Okay, so it's good. All the others are updated automatically. It's fun. Now let's just have simple deform. It'll work usually as expected always. Yeah, it's doing its own thing. So now what we do is to selected. Let me turn off this first so we don't go blind, and we create a new empty. Okay, here we have, and then we use this as yeah, right. So something like that we have here. So now to transfer it, we can create y create z. So we have it in here. It's always it's in Blender. It's always like that. It's not really friendly. So now we can increase the to 90. It's slightly going overboard. Okay. So corner to corner it is fine. Till here it is coming. So what if I select, so slightly, I can make it here, that will be too much. And we can, move it also to match the corner. Now I'll show you, we can bring the mirror down here. We can close it to see how it looks. Yeah, it's looking odd. Okay, similarly in the looking similarly in the mirror we have merge basically, so we can use that too. Okay, so we got a round shape, and now with this one we can use a small one, this one. Okay, and right, so we have basically close one. Slightly there is gap which we can try to fix it using this. I think it's, let's try this, putting this also. And here let's turn off mirror. Okay, so let's put it here and see if we can. And yeah, I think this is fine. Cool. So we have a basic arch in there, and then similarly we can do it here, but it's gonna be much more crazy. So what I'm gonna do, because we already removed the thing, maybe we should create another one where we don't have it applied. Simply basically applying this projection again and then testing it out from there. So I will turn it off. So I'll make a copier. Okay, so it's still going on. So we'll turn off all the subdivision stuff. I will add it here also maybe. Okay, we forgot where. Now we do the same thing with this. Okay. So we selected and we say maybe we just put bend modifier, simple deform. I'm basically going to place it exactly as this. Okay, here, and then we can basically make it double from here. Select all these faces. Okay, and we'll see. So because project is already applied, we can move it up, and let's use the same. Or we might have to use another one because this one have rotation value, this don't. This have different rotation value. So I will apply rotation. Let's see why Z doesn't work. Yep. So if we make it, so we need to make it more bigger. Okay, so yeah, it is basically taking a whole almost there. With one more ring. Okay, so this is good. One more ring on. Hello, Chiranjeev. So we'll just merge these and we're gonna remove the faces from here. Where is it? See here. That's weird. Nope. Yep. Now office is, let's select this one. Office is ky0, and same here. Let's merge also. Cool. Now we have this mesh. Now if we can simply have our fun here again, because this one is here, we will bring this up. Okay, because already UV thing here, I will say like we will apply it once we have it, and let's just test how it looks. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna tile because we have the same tileable mesh, so let's not, that's not an issue. I'm gonna apply this one in case we moved, and it's gonna be okay. So let's just decimate. A mirror we don't need because we already have made the whole mesh. Mirror I first planned, but then I thought like it will not be nice because you're gonna create the butterfly effect in the center. Okay, damn, a lot of, oh, okay. Yeah, so here like now it's going smooth, right? So if we have put mirror, it would have created this butterfly effect here, so which is good we didn't. So yeah, so this is looking good, and the most of the part is this, half of it will be under the floor also. That's why it takes time to. There is this pieces issue, I believe. We can add more segment. We need to add more segments here. These planks otherwise are coming out of it. These planks are coming out, so we can simply here. Wait, I just need to add segments to support it. Perfect, perfect. And this can definitely fill this up. And other than that, I believe this is good. And yeah, we need to make this also. So yeah, so I hope you got this idea, basically how to fill it up. And maybe we will make the other side. Maybe we will make the other side also simply um, less mirrored, basically, right? So yeah, so this is basically it for this part. Let me see if someone have any question. So Charanjit, hello Charanjit. What's your name? Yeah. So is normal like this deform shape deform? It normally work in every 3D to have it. And Charanjit, yes, I'm also the same, and a bit personal. It's okay. And do not ignore. I'm just be working on the other screen. Rodrigo, welcome, welcome, welcome. No worries, no worries, no worries. So yeah, so this is basically I was going through it and the same thing. So yep, so I'll just quickly show you the under I haven't done much stuff. Basically, it's the same thing, but I thought like I will make for now. Like when we are mirroring it, it gonna become huge. So what I'm thinking, I will make this side flat. Like from here, it can go flat, and then we have basically we will not have this part on the other side here in this side. We can continue this one, and then we can move the tower a little bit back here on top of this dome, and we can extend it. and we can keep this side door definitely here, but we it will be smaller. So basically it will be straight from here and just continue. Okay, like here I can continue this here. So it's not like symmetrical, and it's basically, yeah, nice design. And it's our, and it's still modular, and it takes time to control it. And yeah, so this is for this one. So there is a really interesting thing I wanted to show you guys. So let's see how many people are here. We have 5 people, which is awesome. So I wanted to showcase them because over the weekend I was having a little bit fun. As you guys know, before we had before the bootcamp, we have some live streams where we were discussing some AI tools and how to, because so many of my mentees and people in the server were like worried about AI and gonna take. So I just try a new tool and just try to share it in the server also, but then it dropped down because people were not that interesting. So I found a few tools, okay, so which I will share with you guys. Okay, so if you want to try it out, and you can try it out. Okay, so there is a like long time back I found this escape.ai labs, which have collected a bunch of tools, which including our 3D tools, and then if you come to the bottom they have bunch of AI tools. Okay, and including Meshi and Mixamo, and I think there will be all the other ones also. So I don't know how many. I haven't tried all of them. Promethean AI is also there. I don't know. Promethean AI is from there long time, but it claimed to be AI, but I haven't tried it yet. So yeah, so there is bunch of tools which I think are prominent. So you can play with them, and there are like free versions for most of them. I think there is one is the Casacador, which is not here. Casacador is good for animation stuff. So Cascadeur. So this is basically the one tool which I really loved. I just tried it out and quickly. There is free version. You can have fun with it. You cannot export with it, but you can have fun with it. So basically, you have simple keyframes, and then it create the rest of the animation, fill animation. And this is one of the most ethical. This is the one of the more ethical way of doing the AI. They have their own mocap data trained and everything, which is good. It's really good. I really love this tool, and I know animators gonna love it. You're gonna make the animation so far, and yeah, that's fun. Usually, like whenever we have people in animation, we have mocap data where animators clean the animation, right? So if this tool help cleaning up that also, like man, that gonna be wonderful. Gonna speed up the workflow so fast, because like we have I'm really waiting for Mafia, the new game, the old countries. So I'm really waiting for that. It's coming in August. So yeah, so it's really cinematic and acting is there, so that's wonderful basically to test out, and making that fast forward. So we have actor data, and then we can clean it up and maybe polish it using this is wonderful. And yeah, so they're gonna make things much faster. And then this one I found last week. For now it's not available here. Okay, so then you come here. So what it does is it's really fun. It's really fun. So you can go through it. Okay, so I will send you the link if you want to have a look, but it's really fun. Okay, so these are all AI videos basically. So like this, for example, this Santa on like when Santa is not there. So it's there are really, this is nice. I liked it compared to like these are funny little videos. Let's see. Okay, maybe they are handpicked, but it's wonderful as a concept, as an idea, and as a like what AI is doing in there. I know it's really not ethical, like the data they have stole, but it's sometimes it's really funny, like as idea and the new concept. They have some I think here in they have movies also, which is really ugly. This one was there as like really ugly, But if you check this one, this is really like basically the AI artists try to convince you that they are also artists and this is what they have made, right? But if I say as an idea, as a story, if it's created by a person, then I would say is fine. Otherwise, like if you have written prompt to create the script and then gave the script to create prompt for scenes, and then you generated prompts scenes there, then it's not that well. But it's their story basically, AI artists try to convince normal artists like, see, I am also artist, I'm not a good at drawing, but I really want to create movies, so look at me, please accept me as a artist. So we will still not, but I really like the idea, like this showcase really tiny thing, it's the audio and everything is good. I don't know, there is no work in progress or anything else and breakdown or anything. There's nothing, just a movie. So this was good. And there is yeah, this was really ugly. This was like more ugly, basically unnecessary. This one was okay because this was random thing. Okay, so this was another tool I found. Then I was creating some bonsai trees on the want to create bonsai trees, and I was looking for references. And Pinterest is full of AI images now, most of that. So I've stumbled upon this. So what happened? I was looking for reference, and then I stumbled upon this. Okay, it was like bonsai trees tool basically. Okay, so it just take uh you know prompt and could give you a bonsai image. This is like specific for creating bonsai trees. Then I went to the whole site, and then the site have like basically there is an AI tool for that. So I think there used to be a website like there is a tool for that, right? So there is like now there is an AI tool for that. This is like a nice website like where you can find all the collection of all the tools. So which is fun. Like I would say like as long as there are AI tools, use it, right? And at least it's not going anywhere. So better just use it somehow. And yeah, so this was really cool. And I have went crazy with all the things. I will show like all the different art, basically text to image creation tools I tested in here. So I'm just quickly gonna show like, so if I say okay, if you need, I say like uh, apple tree with uh, juicy fruits in wicker basket in Japanese bonsai shape. Okay, let's see. Okay, what is it? We'll come back to it. So then you do it, and it's just do. It's free also. So go crazy. And then this was like I was testing out the different one. That's like woodworking. So I have put all these prompts, okay, just to test how good this work. So it's like I select design. This is, I think inertia scene is basically this is what it looked like wood carving. I want the Italian house surrounded by blooming sunflowers and vineyards, with a path leading to the house surrounded by cypress trees and vibrant landscape. Except the vineyard is supposed to be, I think, on the back. It's supposed to be, if there are row of vineyard, would have been nice, but they're like, it's crazy. It took all the things right and then created in this embossed painting style. Basically, it was crazy. Look at this. It created oranges, but it got the wicker basket right, and it created basically, I think it looked more like lemons, and maybe there is no apple tree bonsai, and he just took it from lemon and orange bonsai. But look at this. It's in the wicker basket also. Perfect. Okay, so then there was this one which create this terrarium. Basically, in the glass jar, you create these plants and everything. So I gave this. Can you create a terrarium featuring pine forest with with the pine grass and ferns and a witch house with magical aura? And it actually create a witch roof in the pine cone shape. And the pine grass, basically they have pine cones around, and there is pine trees, which is wonderful. Didn't have complaint. It's an AI tool. I just testing and playing with it. If you need a nice idea and concept art, you go crazy. And I've shared in the controversy previously with the famous artists, so I will be a little bit skeptical before using something. Like, if you got famous, you didn't get credit, they're gonna lash on you. So use something in there. Even though I'm saying to support, even if you can support like small artists, like aspiring concept artists, you can use their concept. It will help both of you in there. And then there was this tree creator. It's normally create really nice tree, but I asked it to create a tree house with a clubhouse and everything. It did not, but it's just create this canopy of tree mostly. So like if I just and just say generate, it's gonna generate a tree. So let's do it. This one was good also. So it is like flowers. Okay, so I asked it to create blue flowers in Greek vase. Look out to Santorini. Okay, out of window. Greek vase it did not, because Greek vases have these patterns on top of it, like in orange and blue shapes. But the flowers it got right, and then there is Santorini on the back. We're like, and here you see it's randomly create these large trees in general, so nothing much. So you have these specific things. And then this I wanted to say, like, okay, there is a rock in the formation of flower, but flower in the formation of rock, basically reverse. But it did not get, it just created a blooming flower out of rocks. So then this was good also. Long decorated vase where tulip fields, I wanted fields, but it put tulips on top. There is some other flowers also, but it's okay with tulips flowers in it. Again, no complaint with this one also. This one again, what another like flower style generator. But I said like, okay, create a bouquet of flower with the engagement ring, but it forgot to add engagement ring, but it added beautiful colorful chair with the flowers, which is now this one's again. I wanted flower in the shape of ballerina, like flower dancing, but it did not. But it created beautiful flower on wooden floor there. This was like flower shape of iris. It got iris, but not eye shape is not complete. But again, good. This was good also. It was really complex one. Like redwood trees are there. There is cliffs, lake are there. Camping is there, and there is lookout tower is there. So, as per the prompt, everything everything is there. And this is like creating tiny diorama. This was basically I was testing like if it can help us create dioramas if we have idea, and we just feed it in, and if we can give us. And there's a lot of information because this is basically created by it. So you can just say give me a this thing. It's gonna create randomly by itself, which is another one if you are feeling lucky, and it just give you something. And then I wanted to create something, someone working on computer, right? But there is no computer in there. It just made a diorama. But there is a table and under carpet. That's the only thing it match, and there's some classic outlook. So I can just run it again. We can see. And then this was like the most complex one I gave. Okay. So there's like retro American town, distant looking over cliffs, added, and pine forest it added, and also one side river and beer, catching fishes added. But then it forgot to add board, so we can just again we can let me just download this one, and we can just generate another one. See, it created another one, but again it's carpet under the table is there, but there is no computer or another thing. Maybe the data they have trained is don't have these things. It just create this cozy dining room type of things. That's it, nothing much. And again, like for again we can generate this one again also, and look at this. Now there are jumping fishes also. There's beer in the form of rock. There's a person they have it. This is good also, because in the previous one also I literally wanted to add river on the left. Okay, but this is good. The only thing is the the board. Welcome to Oliveville, which I wanted to add here. Okay. And yes, see, there is lookout tower. There are camping under the redwood tree. There is lake. Perfect. All things are there. Okay, now come. So there are like these all there, and you can go by popular. They're like ChatGPT and all the other stuff. You can go by this, and there is AI tool for that. You can go crazy, and I will just give you the link. You just have to sign up. Okay, so yeah, go crazy, and then this how I was testing like if we can create short videos automatically. It's promised, but it's still doing its own thing. So basically, it's telling you just give it a YouTube video. It's gonna give you some free, uh, bunch of small videos. Okay. So now there is uh, Hunyan 3D. So now, if you don't know, this is like another um, image to model generator. Like Mesh AI is there, but this is like you can download and install. So this is portable. Yeah. So if you have a good GPU and other stuff, you can download it and test it. Because this is like version 2, which create it showcase like there are textures, right? Um, but I could not, you know. Okay, run, compile. I have everything, so let me check if we have. Hmm, it's asking me to do compile, and then we start again. Okay, so we can test it out, but then there is 2.1, which I could not run. Honestly, it was really complicated to run in there. So this was there, but it can take, again, if you know, have some technical knowledge, you can install it on your computer, but in mine it was not successful. So I'm going to show you basically now. Here is the one bonsai created. Okay, and you feed it in, and it gives you model. Look at this. Okay, and it's crazy fast also. So if I show you, I'll take there's another bonsai. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one. Okay, and I just put it here. Okay, and just say shape gen, and it last time it took 56 seconds to create this model. It's like it's not even like the high detail, but also like okay, for roughly shape you need the tiny shapes. It struggle because I don't know how all the settings and everything works. There are like more settings in there. I don't know how those work, but it's simply, but it's really crazy. It takes and it's running on my computer actually. Like here, see, it's local host. It's running on my computer and super crazy stuff. And this is another bad stuff because in the I saw a post on Twitter. I don't have a link to it now, but it's like few weeks ago on Fab. Someone uploaded like 10,000 models in a week. So that's possible using AI. Look with this. So if I just give you in theory, look at this craziness. Even with like this, these leaves I try to get, but these one not. So now from here, you just need to export, and you say, okay, how many polygon you want? You said transform, and then it just convert it to mesh, and then you download, and now you have basically the model to have fun with. So 2.1 will be more crazy, and let me uh, exit this, and I will compile the other one. If it done quickly, I will show you. So now this was like online. I make it run. It did not create. This is running online. Okay. So if you want to know how this works, so if you go to, I'll show you like more easy. Basically, there is more instruction in there. But if you go to Hugging Face, this is like Hugging Face. Okay, so from here also you can download it and install it on your own thing. So when you come here, right, it try to run here. So let's try running it once here. Okay, and where did it go? If it works, I believe it do not work in this uh, one also. So we put the image and we say, see, it give ask her to get a pro account. We don't need. So you can come here and you can say here run locally and it give you the steps. Like if you there is Docker and there is clone, so like basically, but it do not run. It's not that easy. I tried to run it, but it did not run basically. But yeah, so you can go crazy basically. Okay, so this is the same thing. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to show you guys in the AI side. Like all the crazy stuff are there. Okay. So yeah, so no need to worry. Just learn, basically practice all these different tools there are, and try to update yourself and see. So what my main goal was from this, like if we can run it locally, to see if we give it image and how good of model it creates out of it. So like maybe whatever model we had right now, which we ran, basically this one. So it created these roots and everything pretty fine. So like imagine we can use this and we can extend it and sculpt it to create the basically roots. And the pot is also there and we just need to create a low poly for it. Right. And it create this blobby mesh, which is not an issue. We can make it denser and we can sculpt it and manually put the leaves on top and do it. But again, it's scary, but I would say like we should not be scared. And there is a lot of topology and other things are required. So even the artists who are scared that you're gonna take over their jobs and learn how to do proper topology and how to make proper models, right? And even they have I think recently showcased that it can make topology also. So I think they have recently tried to update it also in there. So they said it can make you know good topology also, but it's not released yet. So I will keep you posted with the thing. Okay, so let's see who here's only two people. So yeah, so this is basically the basic AI news, and if you is there. So let me see if we can run the texture one. Yes. Where is it? Where is that? Here. So I'm running it again. So just give me a second. So it's quick and easy. And I will see if it make us the texture one also. If you have any question, you can post it in there, and we can have a look at other things also. I know that by the scene there are not enough people for the scene, so I thought like I would keep it short only. So it's here. So let's just give me a okay. Here. Okay, so now we have texture gen shape also. It's running locally. Let's try giving it another one. So I have bunch of crazy stuff. Okay, so let's give it this one. Okay, and high and less read is fine. I think this one, let's make it 10, 5, 12. Just double everything. 20, 10. I don't know. Like I don't know how these numbers works, but just I'm making randomly. So let's just click. Okay. And so who all are watching? I don't know. I'm going to share name so I know, so I can talk to you guys. So three people are still watching. So thank you very much for being here while we are doing some crazy stuff. This is how I was doing what I was doing over the weekend. It is crazy what things are happening. It took me some time to set it up. I spent a lot of time, figuring it out. But it's crazy. Okay. And mostly like I was awesomely fun. So we should have maybe imported this one. Okay, let's try this one. It will cry basically because it have a lot of small shapes. I think this will take more time compared to for that. Let's see how long this takes. And other than that, let's see if we have someone on the chat. Please, hi, like, Rodrigo, if you are still here. If there is anything. Okay, let's let it run this one, and I will. Let's just quickly finish this off. Okay. So what I was planning basically, like if we just simply don't mirror this off, and just continue this one. Okay. And yeah, so this is basically for on this side, will not keep these. Yeah, so just move these. These also we don't need all these, and we can just simply continue with these. So what will happen this weekend? We'll have, oh, this, I'm still calculating time. Yeah. Wasn't it? Yeah, go crazy. Okay. Can we use other things? But I don't think so. So let's turn off the mirror and select here. So deleted and this. Okay. So this is covered on this side, and this way can not lead, turn off the mirror. Let's try putting something else. Don't have why it came. Yep. So this pillar is the center point, so we can use that as, select all these, link, copy modifier. So now we have the wall in there, but the only thing is slightly big, so we can simply remove it, that one. That's not an issue. We can use all these. Like these pillars. Okay, and we can select all these. What happened? Why this is so heavy? Okay, because we are using this one as a mirror for this one. Select all these again. Oh, come on. Let's just simply okay. So yeah, so this is basically in there, or we can make it smaller also. Is this ring? We can turn it to make it small, so it just stay till here. Okay, till, let me just make, select this one, this one. Okay, so we can match it with this as well. Let's try matching it. And this is easy because we have array, so we can reduce the array and we can see if it works. The mirror is same, it's for this, so we simply select that only. Pretty much nice. And where is the empty? Here. Oh, because it's linked to the other one also, this one, so it is causing trouble. Let's look at our, it's still generating. Look at that. Okay, wait, this one is gone, so it crash. But look at this. And there is nothing in the bottom. It gave us the bottom detail as well. Geometry, this is appearance, and this is statistics. Yeah. It's crazy. And we can simply, and include texture. You say transform. I'm gonna give you quickly the mesh, and you can download it. You can import this in Blender, or you can use it. But as a someone who is developing an indie game, they can simply go crazy with this. Let me just quickly make an on based on what we have made. Where is our Apple one? So this is the one. Okay, so we have basically the high settings, right? So that's why it took a little bit time last time, but you can say okay, it took roughly 4 minutes last time. Okay, so now let's come here, and on this our tool, and you can generate images here, and we say what do you want to generate. So basically you can have anything. So there you can find image to AI videos, you can find text to image creation. So basically, there is another tool called Comfy UI. If you are, if you are a little bit technical, okay, so you can use this one. It's like Substance Designer for AI. Okay. I haven't played with it too much, but overall, I saw, I like the concept art or basic concept of it. So basically, this is kind of add everything into a graph. So if we can show somewhere, if we have, if I show you here only, so it looks something like this. So this is the same. Okay. So you have rough sketch, and you take some models and some prompts, and you run it through the same parameter we have here, and then it gives you this wonderful image. So you use something is called in there have checkpoints basically. Okay, so let it open here. Okay, so this is basically you load a model, and then you say okay what to do basically with it, and you get the output, and then you can do something with the output. Okay, so I'll send you this link also. So I don't want you to too much, like if you're not technical, don't get too much into it. Okay, but if you are technical enough, you understand how code works, so you can try it out. You see, you delve it. See, it saves as image, and there is a bunch of stuff. This is how I think that 3D guy who made 10,000 models using this. Basically, you feed in, you say, you can import multiple model in the graph. So basically, like you have one thing, you said like you create a prompt basically on certain topic or random topic, like for example this one, right? So imagine anything. I hope it don't create stupid stuff. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is here, so you can say okay free. So we want to see only the free ones. We don't want to say stupid stuff. Okay. So this is there's a good, there's not but there are like people commenting also in there. We already had a bunch of, this was crazy also. Let's see, this is bonsai related. Let's see if we get, okay. Oh, this is nice also. So if like you put your photo and give you LinkedIn level stuff photo. And is there any good ones which we can? Do we say okay? So we can something. Uh, Suggest me if anyone wants something. Just put it in the comment. I will generate here. We'll use that image as to create something. Guys, look at this. It's not perfect, but I love it. I think there could have been more, and I believe I need to understand more more parameters of this. But look at this craziness. And if you look at the geometry, it's created a more low poly geometry. Maybe we did something. Maybe just give me a second. So for now, I will just export this mesh. Okay, this one. Okay. I will export this mesh, and we're gonna redo the thing with the default settings. And just give me a prompt. We're gonna create something crazy. So we just take the same mosaic, and now you will have the same default settings. Okay, and we don't change, and we'll say okay, generate. The last one took again. It take 4 minutes approx. Okay. Anyone have any suggestions? Nope. Okay. Um, stylized mm, wizard from Narnia. Narnia Disney stuff. Nice. We're not gonna sign in. And mini tools. Okay. Let's try this one. Why? We stylized wizard from none. Let's see what's going on. Almost a similar result. But this time it was fast, but didn't change much anything. And same low poly, but look at that. It tried to again, it tried to mirror, but it tried to break it apart also. Usually the very first one were like doing the mirroring of the model in there, but this one is trying to save it a bit. Where is it? Okay, this it created full body chunky shapes mobile game character. Let's see. Let's bring it here. If anyone have any prompt, want to try it out, we can try it out here. Or let's go do some with wizard. You are a wizard, Harry. And medium difficulty. We're gonna give full credit to someone. Yes, that's and there are so many and so many realistic. Let's put mobile. Yeah, see, they're here. People are creating already this bullshit, so they're posting it all the way here. Let's try this one. This is by Peter. Awesome stuff. Okay. Totally support the concept artist. Not full body, still not the full body, but I literally asked for the full body. Okay, now last test. Put it here. Let it do its job. Let's look at Awesome Peter's portfolio. Damn. Good stuff. Yeah, so basically with the comfy you can install the same thing with comfy UI also. Like in here you can ask it to basically you can test it out, and this one basically is running through that only. So when you see here, and this is Docker, and there's another good place GitHub. Okay. This is mine. Okay. So you can let me copy it. So you can simply search Onion 3D comfy UI, and you will get something like comfy Onion wrapper, comfy UI, and this is basically people who have already made. So there is this already comfy UI wrapper for this one. I tried this one as well, it didn't work for me for this also. But look at this. They, what? There are okay. I thought like there are no mustache, but look at this. Mustaches are ugly, but it tried to do some stuff on the bag also. Isn't it cool? Nice, nice. But for the 3D artists who are trying it out, don't just dump it in there. You got the basic 3D model. Okay, it's definitely not in the T pose, but you extract, you sculpt the shapes and make all the shapes, and then basically you got a basic shape to work on basically if you want to. But don't post this ugliness anywhere. You're not allowed to. And there is one good thing which YouTube did. I think they are not shutting down the monetization of AI channels, which is good. And soon it's gonna happen throughout. And I don't know why ArtStation haven't done it yet, but there is I think QBrush. I think I got the email from them last time. They are not supporting AI content. It's gonna be hidden from the main website by default. So don't know why ArtStation haven't done it. So if you go to uh, even ArtStation Marketplace or anywhere, so what you see is that basically like 200 plus this and this 500 plus this, and that's the only thing is floating around. Again, just the reference images, and most of that. And the second part is like it's mostly showing like people uploading these models, clicking their 1,000 photos, and maybe it's good for sketching and anything else, but that's you mostly see in on the ArtStation Marketplace also. And it's people are just filling it with. And don't get me wrong, like I somehow sometimes like it, like how they look, like if I show you here, like, but like sometime like this one, like the 250 concept art, and if you go to their profile, look at this. So that's what they're doing, basically using AI to generate these hundreds of images. And the same goes for like, see, like honestly, if you ask me, I love this thing. I would love to make it in 3D, this diorama. Yeah. But I won't credit them. Look at this. Yeah. So they just sit and they just let the computer all the stuff, and then good luck with other things. So there are like these models, and then there are people coming like, okay, there's 500 references and only a few of useful stuff. And see, 300 plus reference photos. This is not reference photo. This is like taken. Like if you go through their profile, you look at this. You saw how quickly it creates. Like if you have a good computer, like 40 series graphic card, it can create a picture in 5 seconds. And then you just put one prompt and just say, okay, create 300 images. And with comfy UI, you can locally you can have hundreds of. Look at this, the sketches basically. And then like a long time back, I have seen a sketch artist basically get fooled by basically the AI artist. Basically, there was whole website was made by this thing. It was basically uh, teaching you how to draw. Basically, so basically the all and everything was written. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know why ArtStation is allowing. There is no button like there is button like no AI. So my images are not trained for AI, but like I don't want to see AI stuff on my screen. There's no button for that. Look at this. So now these all are AI generated by this whatever this stupid person. I don't know where from they are, but and if I just, man, how much I have to scroll. Let's just go crazy and see how old it is. And this is the oldest one, 2 years ago. Okay, so basically they started with this like figures, just creating bags basically. What is what is the point of this? Just putting into AI, creating random stuff. Okay, then they're gonna come. I want code to not to give copyright to anyone, so anyone can use generated by this thing. This is like good thing which I found here in this tool where we created this thing. It is like generated content 100% free to use, including commercial use. So this is basically like if you have stolen our data, then you claim that this is your stuff, and plus you say, okay, we want to copyright it. That's where the thin line is. You can't. And we saw just now, um, here. This is the minion. This is TMNT. Basically, these are all copyrighted characters. This is minions ripoff. And it's definitely how can it create minion without training data on minion? This is like TMNT ripoff. This is I don't have words, just curses for this. Okay, for this thing bitching, but I want you to use and understand how AI, like even if AI takes your job, you know how to do things properly. Just know how to get in there. Even there is a let me show you. I really admire them. Okay, they are not small, uh you know small people. Okay, so let me just open up. I worked with them in the past. Okay, so I will show you. So, so here is Aaron Sims. So Aaron Sims is you know is awesome guy. Okay, so he's the OG guy. They make these monsters and creatures for most of the big, movies and stuff. So I worked with them on Unreal Engine 5 demo. So they have crazy stuff. Okay, so the creature stuff and is there, and they have their own short movies as well, which is good. Like you're not just making outsourcing, they are making stuff also. So which basically what I saw him, like he started posting these AI videos. Basically they have this really nice concept art made, and then they just animated using AI. And basically like everybody was like, oh, it's so nice, so innovative and everything. Like I'm still skeptical, but when someone else do it and then people go crazy, but when there is someone who have really high status in there, really trust value, but I can totally trust they can make anything. There's nothing wrong in there again. But you say this where did I saw he was posting basically tiny clips of this concept art turning into, maybe it's on the YouTube channel. Nope. So I think this is I think half is basically mixed with AI and other stuff, I believe. Um, See, AI art, okay. So it's not like I'm talking out of. So they created it, and they say like they have some internal tool. Mm. So it's like some of the stuff they are making and some of mixed match. There is no breakdown how they are making it, but it was really crazy. So I think that animation was AI, and where it gone is question. Yeah, it's here. It's with AI, and then it's gone here. So that's kind of things they could have fixed. But basically, they are making testing out AI stuff with that. But yeah, so that's basically Aaron Sims. I was sad to see a bit like they are doing it, but people were really supportive of it, and those creature design was crazy also. So they are really good, but again, that's on my end. Like, should we use it? Like these people who we look up to are using it and using it some creative ways. But all the people, other people, all the artists I saw, they were doing it, and there was really nice use case which I saw using AI. I think is imported by Google already. Basically, all the emails which I have, if I want to generate something, email reply, it is not me. Basically, it is something chat GPT. The English is not mine. English, the tone and language is not mine. So basically, that's if it can generate on my emails, then it's gonna generate response like me. So then, if I just say, okay, write an email for it, it know how I respond to certain type of questions. It's gonna write me a quick email. So that's what I have one idea, which I think Google already implemented. But that also means Google gonna have access to all of your emails, all your data. You are giving it in the exchange of some feature which you do anyway. You share your location and everything for maps and everything. So that's anyway you have to. But yeah, they already have a lot of data on us, so it doesn't matter. We don't know if they already have our emails and all the other data, even like keep notes and everything I have. So if we can, I was in the over the weekend. I was trying to make a local AI also using bunch of tools. It's not successful, but we'll see if I'm able to. I'll share in the channel. So again, to wrap things up, I will just do the ritual. I know there is like not too much of work. There is other stuff because again we didn't have enough people also. So here's our YouTube channel. I just posted a video. If you can go here and watch some videos and write comments and like it can make us reach to our goal more quicker. So I would really appreciate your support if you can do that. And then we have our academy page here, and if someone who is from India, artist working, watching, fill the salary survey, share, subscribe to our channel and share it to the people so we can more. And if you have any question at any point, you can reach out to me through ask me anything. Or if you want a portfolio review, you can ask it. Or if you have an interesting journey you want to talk about it, we have a weekly art talk show where we talk about interesting people and help them clear their doubt in the session. So you can sign up for that here as well. And lastly, if you can afford, sign up for mentorship where you get extra one-on-one sessions with me where I help clearing your doubt and clearing your path and make your life a bit easy. And yeah, and as always, here's bootcamp. If you have already in the bootcamp, keep doing the good work, and I will see you in the next session. Okay. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.